We've grabbed enough temporal aura to know it's our Loki variant. But which kind of Loki remains unknown.
No, the lesser kind, to be clear.
You don't know anything about me.
Brute force is no substitute for diplomacy and guile.
Of course!
Noted.
I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA, please.
Those are classified.
Bombastic side-eye.
No. Nothing to say.
That'll be a first.
You can
Another one.
Craven, pathetic worm.
Sif, please, no more. Please, I beg you. I'm a horrible person. Ragnarok. Are you familiar?
Yes, the destruction of Asgard and most of its people. I'm sorry.
Yes. Very sad.
Stop it. Get some help.
What do you want from me?
Well, let's start with a little cooperation.
Not my forte.
He's a liar, Loki.
So am I. But I can assure you, despite my acquaintance behaving like an animal, we mean you no harm. We're simply weary travelers. I have a new purpose. I'm a servant of the sacred timeline and... What? What the... Knowing what I now know about his tactics, I can deliver you the variant. I get it. I really am. I cut off your hair because I thought it'd be funny. And it's not.
You want to be king?
I don't want to be. I was born to be.
What are you doing?
Your salad is Asgard.
No,
in this scenario.
it's not Asgard. That's
it's
my
a metaphor.
lunch.
Just hang in there.
I want
And
that salad. You're as beautiful as I...
Which one was that? Diplomacy?
Don't.
Or...
Stand. And we'll need to speak to the timekeepers at once. They're in graver danger than we realized.
He's lying.
I could go down to Asgard before Ragnarok causes its complete destruction, and I could do anything I wanted. And I don't think he was lying. Not about that. Insane, yes. But maybe he was telling the truth.
Better hurry!
I crave attention because I'm a narcissist.
King of what, exactly?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Midgard.
AKA Earth.
We can't fight our way onto that train.
Who said anything about fighting?
All your plans involve fighting.
Not this one.
You're probably wondering what happened out on the mission. That was your first lesson in catching a Loki. Expect the expected. I could, let's say, push the Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge. I suppose it's because I'm scared of being alone. Oh, look.
Like someone with a shit plan.
It's a great plan. You see, half the fun of being a trickster is knowing everyone knows you're a trickster, and then many of your tricks can come from exploiting the fact that you know that they know. What the hell are you talking about? There he goes.
The Salt's Hulk.
And I could also set fire to the palace.
Why are you the way that you are?
So what are you suggesting?
I'm just suggesting we think about it.
And what precisely is there to think about?
Weren't you listening to what he was saying? Any minute now. Until this entire town is wiped off the face of its planet. Imagine all that volcanic ash.
I know we don't want to get too giddy.
Oh, come on. It's cool. Look, I can't go backwards on a train.
Well, I never sit with my back to a door.
What? There are doors on both sides.
You're here to help me catch the superior version of yourself. That's it.
I'm not sure superior is actually quite the right word. I can do whatever I want to do, and it would never matter. It wouldn't go against the dictates of the timeline, because fancy technology, threatening interrogation tactics. Seems you and I are in a loop of our own.
I can't sleep in a place like this.
You can't sleep on a train.
No, I can't sleep around untrustworthy people.
Oh, right, that me.
All right, now you're the king of Midgard, then what? Happily ever after?
Asgard, the Nine Realms.
The apocalypse is coming. Ragnarok. Surtur will destroy Asgard no matter what I do.
No, don't do... If you're wrong, and there's a good chance you are, anything we do can create a huge branch.
Oh, Mobius, you make even the end of the world sound boring.
Space.
Space is big. That'd be a nice feather in your cap. Loki, the king of space.
Mock me if you dare.
And pity the old woman chose to die, don't you think?
She was in love.
She hated him. That's the gambit. Remove the dictator and what fills the void.
Okay, you said the TVA's lying to me. Go ahead. Or is that just a cockroach's survival mechanism kicking in?
Let me out of this place. What was that? Love is hate.
Oh, piss off.
Very nice. Stop beating me up and I'll tell you.
Cockroach, got it.
I mean, it is adorable that you think you could possibly manipulate me.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
If everything and everyone around you is destined for imminent destruction, then nothing that I say or do will matter. Oh! Be free, my horn friends, be free! Love is something I might have to have another drink to think about.
How long have you been working for the variant?
Me? Working for her? Please. Another! I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I've been playing a game of my own all along. Take me to a real apocalypse. Take me to Ragnarok, I'll show you.
Oh, yeah, so you can run away back to your homeland? No.
No, it's not about going home, we could go anywhere.
Okay, so if you're not working for the variant, what is it? Your partners?
Mobius, come on. Absolutely not. She's difficult and irritating and she tries to hit me all the time.
We freed the timeline. We found him. Beyond the storm. A citadel at the end of time.
You're drunk.
No, I'm just full, but bear in mind, I'm very full. What could possibly go wrong? We gotta properly test this theory.
Well, here's a fun theory. You lure me out into the field and then you stab me in the back. And that's a theory I don't want to test.
What's this then, the next step of your manipulation?
Yeah, I guess you don't do partners. Unless, of course, it benefits you and you intend to betray them at some point.
I'd never stab anyone in the back. That's such a boring form of betrayal.
Okay, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
It was a means to an end, Mobius. Welcome to the real world. Down there, we're awful to one another to get what we want.
Well, now I gotta have a prince tell me how the real world works?
I'd never do it again, because it got old.
He's terrifying. He planned everything. He's seen everything. He knows everything. It's complicated, okay?
I need you to try this. It pairs very nicely with the figgy port. Who's got the figgy port? Well, you just have to take my word on the figgy port. I don't need your sympathy.
We are from the future, right? What is the TVA? I mean, it's from the future. It sounds from the future. It's pretty future-y.
Because the timeline's not going to branch. Because it gets destroyed.
Where's your uniform? We're meant to be laying low.
Nobody cares. It's the end of the world.
I think something's happening.
Yes. That planet is about to crash into it.
Why don't you just tell me what caused the Nexus event on Lamentus?
Let me say this again. I'm not going to tell you, just so you can turn around immediately afterwards and prune me.
Right on cue! Enjoy your last meal while you can. Nothing matters!
We may lose, sometimes painfully. But we don't die. We survive.
You're not a serious man.
You're right. I'm a god. Okay, I'd like all files pertaining to the beginning of time then.
Those are classified.
Okay, the end of time.
Those are classified.
Okay, what files can I have? What? When'd you get so paranoid? 3 magic lizards
Timekeepers.
created the TVA, and everyone in it,
Right.
including you.
Including me.
You see, every time I start to admire your intelligence, you say something like that.
I guess we've reached a dead end then.
Okay, it's over.
Gonna miss these little tete-a-tetes.
Me too. Of course it was me, pulling the strings all along.
You got drunk on the train.
I'm hedonistic. That's what I do.
I'm
this back in.
Shut up! Do you really think you deserve to be alone? Loki!
You told me to shut up. How does it all end?
That's a work in progress.
Oh, those lazy timekeepers, what are they waiting for? What, your glorious purpose? Give me a break, you can't beat them. And that's where we hatched our plan, together.
Which is?
Coming along very nicely, thank you.
Kablooey.
What's that?
Candy. Do you have candy on Asgard?
Yeah, grapes, nuts.
No wonder you're so bitter.
I don't think I've ever walked this much in my life.
That's a pretty good life.
Well, you're lucky you missed it.
You actually help us catch this variant, and who knows, friend?
Well, good enough for a face-to-face with the timekeepers?
I didn't say that. And the variant?
Doesn't matter. She's a pawn. Something very, very big is going to happen. And when it does,
I'll dispose of her.
What if you enchanted me and you could walk for both of us? I take a nap in my subconscious and then you could just wake me when we arrive. Yeah?
And if you see a Loki, prune it.
The bad Loki, preferably.
She's already been pruned. So assume I do set you free. Is that
Hang
gonna
on,
be
wait, hang on. What did you just say?
What?
I love to be right.
You're very clever.
I know.
Assume I do set you free. The variant. She's gone. Yeah. Not before she took out 2 of ours.
The hell was that?
That was me. Using magic to dry my clothes.
You really believe you deserve to be alone?
I don't know.
You might want to fire off a thank you note to Hunter B-15 because it looks like you're the superior Loki.
You were just a child when the TVA took you, but you nearly took down the organization that claims to govern the order of time. You did it on your own. You ran rings around them. You're amazing. So I didn't announce myself with every squeaky footstep like the rest of you.
I would have bet on her, but that's what makes a horse race.
Good riddance.
You better figure it out quick, because the Nexus event the 2 of you caused, I think whatever that connection is, can bring this whole place down. So we better understand.
We?
Could that be you?
I mean, I probably would have worn a suit, but yes, maybe.
2 variants of the same being, especially you, forming this kind of sick, twisted romantic relationship. That's pure chaos. That could break reality. It's breaking my reality right now.
Is that the only reason you brought us here? To kill us? I've lost track of the number of times I've been killed, so go ahead.
I mean, you really believe in all this stuff, don't you?
You fell for yourself.
Her name was Sylvie.
Oh, Sylvie. What are you doing?
Passing the time?
Do you care about this variant?
Sylvie, I'm not sure if care is the right
Shut
word.
up.
I think we've covered.
Just order and we meet in peace at the end of time. Nice, right?
Only order.
No chaos. It sounds boring.
Love is an imaginary dagger.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No, terrible metaphor.
Damn, I thought I had something there.